Hi again, and good morning, everyone. It's now 10 minutes before 7. We're taking a live look at Washington, D.C., where Donald Trump will be visiting today. This morning, he's scheduled to meet with House Speaker Paul Ryan and the Republican National Committee chairman. Then just before noon, he will meet with Senate GOP leadership headed by Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. This all comes amid attempts to unify the party behind the presumptive nominee for president. Some Republican leaders, including Ryan, say they are not yet ready to support Trump.
A very good Thursday morning, everyone, and thank you so much for waking up with the Valley today. Kyle Bosch here with Lisa Bedeau as we get started with nonstop news and weather all the way up to the top of the hour. And we have been following breaking news in South Fargo for you all morning. Police are trying to track down 2 burglary suspects. Now, their search focused on the 1400 block of 8th Street South in Fargo.
The whole thing started around 2 a.m. in Moorhead. Officers tell Valley News Live there was a chase into Fargo, and police found the vehicle they were after abandoned in this neighborhood. Several officers were involved in the search, and police had intersections blocked off along University Drive for about 45 minutes, but did not find the men that they were looking for. If you have any information on this case, contact Moorhead or Fargo Police.
Well, we've got more on that traffic stop that Valley News Live's Al Ahmed has been talking about this morning. Fargo police still out with a car on I-94 right near 25th Street, actually really in between 25th Street and University Drive. This is a live look from our tower cam, and you can see a police car still sticking out. Actually, a few cars involved just being blocked by the tree, but police are still on the scene.
Now, police tell us this is not related to that morning search of a South Fargo neighborhood for the 2 burglary suspects. This car stop happened around 6 a.m., and officers say it's part of an ongoing investigation. Fargo police cannot give us the details yet at this time.
Obviously, we'll continue to follow this breaking story for you throughout the day as well. Well, time to get a look at weather and traffic on the ones now. Meteorologist Lisa Green is joining us first with the latest.
Good morning. We've got a kind of a cool start to our day. Temperatures did start off in the 30s. Looks like they're climbing a little bit now that the sun has risen, but into the low 40s to start off at the bus stop this morning. So definitely a morning to have that jacket on or sweater, something to keep you a little bit on the warmer side here today. Partly to mostly cloudy skies as well. We've got some variable cloudiness going on in Fargo, and wind switching from the west, becoming more northwest and gusting at times today into the 20s to 30 miles per hour. Heading home from school, kids should be seeing temperatures that are in the 50s and some low 60s. And again, mostly cloudy skies, but I think we're going to see those skies start to clear as we move into the later afternoon and early evening hours, and we'll get some sunshine coming up for later on. Not for very long, maybe a couple of hours before the sun sets, but still that should help to brighten things up today. So not bad. Temperatures, though, cooler than yesterday with that high of 61 degrees. So some clouds moving through the valley this morning. The infrared satellite not really doing a good job of showing where those clouds are at the moment, but they are out there, that's for sure. And in addition to that, we've got some rain showers up north around an area of low pressure in the Winnipeg area, and this is going to continue to influence us in the northern valley. So we're going to have some light rain showers rotating around that low and dropping into places that are basically along Highway 2 and north from there today, but we can't rule out a sprinkle or two under some of those clouds as well. In addition, the clouds associated with that and the wind gusting into the 20s and 30s. Here's a look at our temperatures. 46 degrees in Fargo. It's 47 in Grand Forks, 41 in Langdon, and 43 now in Fergus Falls and in Wahpeton. And your afternoon planner, expect to see temperatures that are around 50 degrees up north. In the south, we'll be into the upper 50s around 4 o'clock, but I think there is a chance we'll see some low 60s in Fargo, Moorhead, and in other places. And you can't rule out a sprinkle or two once again today, with partly to mostly cloudy skies, more sunshine west, more cloud cover to the east today. 61 again, that high in Fargo. Breezy conditions tomorrow, more wind and more cool temperatures. In fact, we'll be only seeing highs in the 50s starting off the day and some of the 30s. So if you have some potted plants out there, the next several nights be good to bring those in and protect them, with temperatures nearing the freezing mark this weekend. Temperatures on Saturdays in the 50s, and for Sunday back into the low 60s. Let's check in with Al.
Traffic out here on the Metro Interstate Loop this morning, not wasting any time, I can tell you that. Folks are really clipping along. 60 is very, very common. 65, maybe even 70 is not unusual. Not unusual seeing that out here. Traffic on westbound Interstate 94 It looks to be heavier than eastbound I-94. Reminder for you, in Moorhead, westbound I-94 traffic, you're going to lose a lane between roughly Main Avenue, or I guess no, it should be 34th Street, we'll call it, and 20th Street in Moorhead. You lose a lane westbound out there. Eastbound I-94, we have a stalled SUV out here just east of 25th Street. Make sure you're looking out for that. And there's all kinds of traffic on I-29 as well. Drive carefully today. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
It's now 5 minutes before 7. In a Valley News Live exclusive, a Moorhead mom says she was scared to death when she found her 9-year-old playing with a needle that the child found outside. The mom found the needle in her daughter's bed over the weekend.
She's not sure exactly what was in the needle, but says she can't shake the feeling it was illegal drugs. She wants parents to talk to their kids about what drugs look like and why they're dangerous.
So yeah, I don't think that she knew that it was bad. Right. Until I said, did you open it? Did you, what did you do with it? And she's like, no, I didn't do anything. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Local police tell us if you find a needle, regardless of what's in it, you should treat it like it's dangerous. Put it in a puncture-proof container and throw it away. The fire marshal is set to be at a Fergus Falls gas station today trying to figure out the cause of an explosion. It all happened yesterday at the Pebble Lake Take 5. The explosion blew out the inside of the building and the walls. The store owner says there is not a single ceiling tile left in that building. Repairs were being done on the store's refrigeration unit at the time of the explosion. The store remains closed at this time and is still unclear whether or not it will ever reopen. A Jamestown man is dead after his motorcycle was rear-ended on a highway north of that town. It happened around 3 yesterday afternoon on Highway 52. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says the driver of a Suburban hit the motorcycle from behind, causing the bike to roll, and the rider of the motorcycle was thrown from that bike and pronounced dead at the scene. The man in the SUV was not hurt. Troopers are still investigating the cause of that crash. In our election coverage this morning, another presidential campaign will be turning its attention to North Dakota. Former President Bill Clinton is coming to Fargo a week from tomorrow to campaign for his wife. The former president is also making stops that day in South Dakota and Montana. We haven't heard yet where or what time he will be speaking, so stay with Valley News Live for more information on this story. And as we told you yesterday, Hillary's rival Bernie Sanders will also be here tomorrow. Yeah, he's set to host a rally at the Ramada Plaza Convention Center in South Fargo. Doors to that event open at 11 a.m. It is free and open to the public. An area school district is using a brand new system to better track kids who ride the bus. Harwood Elementary students now scan an ID card when they get on and off. It tracks the dates, time, and location when they get on and off the bus. The school says it should help find kids who get off at the wrong stop, or if there's a bus emergency, the school will know which parents to contact. Now, West Fargo Public Schools is hoping to add the same system to its elementary school buses starting in the fall. Fargo Public Schools tells Valley News Live that they hope to add something similar in the near future. It's more than a bond. It's a unique understanding that only those who love the men and women behind the badge can really understand. A group of Fargo police officers' wives say they prepared for the worst, and the worst happened. Rachel Mosier was one of the founding members of the Fargo Fraternal Order of Police Auxiliary that was formed just months before her police officer husband was shot and killed while responding to a domestic dispute.
If this were to happen again, I definitely feel like I would be one of the people right there to say, I actually know what you're going through, and I'm there for you.
Tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, what moved our local police officers' wives to create this group to support each other, and how it has already proven crucial in the healing process for Officer Jason Mosier. Things were certainly heating up at the U.S. Capitol yesterday, but not over a controversial bill. Minnesota U.S. Senator Al Franken held his annual hot dish competition among members of the Minnesota congressional delegation. He and his colleagues put their best take on hot dish and turned the judging over to 3 native Minnesotans. Now, U.S. Representative Tim Walz's turkey taco hot dish took the top honors, his 3rd win in the competition. If you'd like to check out the recipes to all of those dishes, by the way, go to valleynewslive.com and click on the hot button. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. What is the #1 food found in pantries? The answer? Oh, good old mac and cheese, the standby.
Weather today, Lisa, still kind of ho-hum.
Yeah, a little bit on the cool side. Temperatures in the 50s to low 60s and variable cloudiness. There may be a couple of sprinkles up in the northern valley.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. We'll have more local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Thursday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.